Hi there, my name is Caitlin Bandy and this is my channel BandysBooks, and today we are here to do something just a little bit different. I recently had the lovely people over at Aardvark Book Club reach out to me and see if I wanted to give their new subscription box a try. I'm a huge fan of subscription boxes and I look forward to getting the ones that I'm subscribed to every single month. And this one I was not as familiar with. I've seen a little bit of buzz about them on social media. They've been popping up on my Instagram feed a lot, and I've seen them a little bit on YouTube as well. So I immediately went to their Instagram and started doing a little bit of research. And I found out that Aardvark just recently started, like maybe 6 months ago. They're based out of Canada and they're serving Canada and the United States. And they're focusing on debut authors and like new releases that are like maybe a little bit under the radar, which I really love. I love the focus on debut authors in particular because I love finding new voices that I like. I love seeing writers from the beginning of their career as their career progresses. So this is a great way to get introduced to new people. And I also love the focus on under the radar books because we all know about like the big name books, you know, Emily Henry or Colleen Hoover. Like when they're releasing a book, there's no way to miss it. But there's so many good books out there that I feel like get published very quietly and maybe don't always receive the attention that they should. So I'm here for this particular focus and I'm really excited to see what they sent me. They sent me a box with 3 books. That's all I know about it. I don't know what books they picked for me. I'm not sure if there's anything else besides the books. So let's first take a look at the packaging. So we have a really nice, bright, colorful box. From the day that they sent that they were going to ship this to me to the day that it arrived, it took exactly 2 days, which is very impressive. And I love that they have like their little emblem right on the front. It says Aardvark Book Club since 2022. And it's a really nice pattern. It's pretty cool. And then, so let's open this up and see what's inside. I can hear stuff shaking around in here, so. All right, so inside we have Think Inside the Box, and it says download on the App Store and available on the Google Play. So we know that there's apps for this as well. So the first thing that I see on the top of this box is some bookmarks. These are really cute because they have the A for Aardvark with their little Aardvark logo. And on the back, it says this book belongs to, and you can write your name there. And it says, would this book be a better movie or TV series? So this is cute. After that, we have a postcard with a map on it, and there is several books. It looks like these are probably their most recent selections for this month. And then on the back, there is a scavenger hunt challenge. It says several prompts, and it says that if you take a photo of this and then you tag Aardvark Book Club on Instagram, I'm guessing, before March 31st, you'll be entered in a raffle to win a free credit for a book. And it looks like they're going to be picking 3 winners. And if you want to reach the expert level, use at least 1 Aardvark title. So that's kind of cool. They're, I think, allowing you to use any books on your shelf in their scavenger hunt. But, you know, like I said, I think, you know, the goal is to get you to use as many Aardvark books as possible. So now the exciting part. I want to see what books they have curated for me. And I'm very excited about it. I have no idea what to expect. So first up, we have Sink by Joseph Earl Thomas. This is such a cool cover just to start. And it's a nice quality. There is a little like very subtle logo on the side from Aardvark. And let's see what this is about. Stranded within a family's desperate but volatile attempts to love and demean daily for his perceived weakness, Joseph Earl Thomas felt like he was under constant threat. Roaches fell indifferently from ceiling to cereal bowl as if taunting him for complaining about the fact that he was hungry. In a series of exacting and fierce vignettes, Thomas explores how a cycle of hostility permeated his environment while illuminating a vital reprieve into geek culture. From the depths of isolation, Thomas carves out unexpected moments of joy, from the broad freedom taken in long summers to the first hints of community on his road to becoming a Pokemon master. In these arresting scenes, Sink follows Thomas's coming of age towards an understanding of what it means to lose the desire to fit in with immediate peers, family, or the world, and how good it feels to build community, love, and the work of salvation on your own terms. So this is, I believe, vignettes and like in the form of a memoir. This sounds amazing. I love that this is a focus on like geek culture and giving up on fitting in, giving up on the normal, and like just kind of, you know, owning your weird. I definitely, obviously, like kind of fit into geek culture. I'm really into reading. I love fantasy series. So I can definitely relate to this. I didn't always fit in growing up, and I have a feeling that I am gonna really enjoy this. this was a good first pick. I'm really excited about that. Book number 2 is The Dream Builders by Oyendrila Mukherjee. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. This is a beautiful cover as well. I love the bright colors, loving the peacock feather. As you can see, the Aardvark logo is a little bit bigger on this one, but not too crazy. Let's see what this is about. Oh, there is no description on the inside of the cover. Okay, it's on the back here. After living in the US for years, Manika Roy returns home to India to mourn the loss of her mother and finds herself in a new world. The booming city of Harishipur, where her father now lives, is nothing like the part of the country where she grew up. And the more she sees of this new sparkling city, the more she learns that nothing and no one here is as it appears. Ultimately, it will take an unexpected tragic event for Manika and those around her to finally understand just how fragile life is in this city built on aspirations. And book number 3 is The New Life by Tom Crew. This is a little bit more of a dark, subtle cover, and we have that Aardvark logo up in the top. So it looks like this circle with the A is kind of their more common logo. I actually am kind of really digging the vibe on this. I love the yellow on the black and white cover. It's pretty cool. I haven't heard of this book either, so let's see what it's about. In London in the summer of 1984, John Addington and Henry Ellis began collaborating on a book arguing that what they call sexual inversion is natural, harmless, and should be decriminalized. John is a wealthy scholar with 3 grown daughters and a wife, Catherine, who has come to accept his attraction to men, but can barely resign herself to his relationship with a working-class printer named Frank. Henry is young and progressive, a member of the forward-thinking Society of the New Life, and he and his wife Edith intend to have a new, freer kind of marriage. Though Henry still feels slighted when Edith starts spending more time with a friend than with him. When Oscar Wilde is arrested just before John and Henry's book is to be published, each man must decide whether to risk ostracism and jail, as well as the happiness of those they love, or give up on the project. The New Life is an unforgettable portrait of 2 men, 2 marriages, and a generation discovering the nature and limits of personal freedom as the 20th century comes into view. This also sounds amazing. I'm super interested in this. I think that these are excellent picks for me. So A+ on the selections, Aardvark. I am very, very excited about all 3 of these. So this is looking like a pretty amazing subscription. We have really cool books, really good quality hardcovers in a bright and colorful box with fast shipping. It's got several bookmarkers and a fun challenge to participate in that you could possibly win free credits with. So it's stacking up pretty well against some of the other book subscription boxes that I know. So let's talk about the price, because that's the ultimate deal breaker, right? Because if it's crazy expensive, it makes it inaccessible, regardless of how cool the box is. So I've pulled up Aardvark's website just to make sure that I am getting all of the information correctly. So for a monthly subscription for American members, it's a $17.99 base rate that includes 1 book selection. And then it's $9.99 per each additional book, up to 3 books total. For Canadian subscribers, it's $25.99 per month for the initial subscription, which includes 1 book. And then it's gonna be $13.99 per additional book, so up to 3 books. So that price seems pretty reasonable to me. It's very comparative to several of the other big book subscriptions, at least here in the United States. If in particular we're looking at a main competitor like Book of the Month, it's pretty much in exactly the same price range. So if you're thinking about getting a book subscription box, Aardvark is definitely, in my opinion, one that's worth checking out. We've got really cool titles, we've got debut authors and like under the radar books that are publishing. We've got really cool packaging, fast shipping, and a really, really responsive customer service team. They're also really active on social media and very responsive to critique, comments, compliments, all of the above. So I've had a really good experience with them this first month, and I'm really enjoying this book. So I'm gonna be subscribing for future months. And if you're interested in subscribing yourself, please look in the description of my video. I have a special link that will get you a discounted rate for your first month. You're gonna use Bandy, like my name, BANDY, to get yourself a special discount. It goes through the end of the month, so use it before April if you're interested in getting it. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed checking out a new type of book box, a new company. I know that this has been a lot of fun for me. So if you like this video, you like book subscriptions, hit the thumbs up and comment down below. Do you subscribe to any book subscriptions? If you do, which ones? And would you consider signing up for Aardvark? And If you're not already subscribed to this channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell, so that way we never miss each other. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.